right.
So Robert's going to tell us a little bit about how the press works. Go for it, Robert.
Okay. So essentially you can see the press is basically a long steel tube, and on the inside of the press, in the position it's right now, it's on the top of the press. We have a bladder that inflates with air pressure, and so we have different press cycles that it's going to go through. So it'll start off at a low pressure sequence, and it'll inflate that bag till we reach about 200, 300 psi, or millibars, not psi, and we'll start seeing juice extraction out of that. At some point, we'll extract about as much juice at that pressure level as we can, and the press will go ahead, deflate, rotate so it can break up the cake and give you better press channels, and then it'll restart itself and come up to a higher pressure. So we'll go through several step-ups of about 4 different pressure cycles through the course of the pressing. And then what we'll be doing is we'll be tasting the juice as it's coming out, and you start off with a really light, sweet juice in the beginning. By the end of pressing, you end up with a very thick juice that has a lot of the phenolic compounds that start leaching out from things like stems and seeds. So what we're going to do is we're going to taste the juice during all of its cycles, and at some point when the phenolic compound extract starts getting a little high, we'll cut the press, stop it, and any juice that we haven't gotten at that point, we're not going to get. So basically we can keep just the fresh, best heart part of the juice coming out.
And you could actually turn these skins to cornflakes if you wanted, right? If you let it pump way up.
They do kind of look like that, yeah. Although that's easier to achieve with red wines post-fermentation, because the skins have already been very well softened up, and you don't have sugar. The sugar compounds really make squeezing the juice out difficult.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.